Well, good morning. We are in Pennsylvania today at the Mason-Dixon. We got here this morning. Well, technically we got to Pennsylvania last night, but we tried to come park near somebody I know, drop my trailer off because we were staying in a hotel. It is so badly muddy here that we couldn't even, I was like, nope, we're just gonna take it back to the hotel room with us. We'll figure it out in the morning. We got here this morning. We were right here at the starting gate, right against the main road gravel driveway, so we can get the hell out of here later without it getting bad. I thought it was supposed to be raining this morning, but I guess it's gonna calm down for a little bit, but I think it's supposed to call back for about the time we get lined up is when it's gonna reappear. Don't stick that in too hard because it mashed the blocks on. But yeah, but Fuller's good, other than we discovered a leak in my tire this morning. So we're gonna try to plug it to get at least through today and not run that tire on no air. I mean, we got blocks in it, so it'd be fine no matter what, but it's better than, see what air we can get to hold in there at least. But other than that, I guess time to get after it, I guess. But yeah, fun day, fun day ahead of us. But I guess we'll catch you in a bit. Well, the kids are coming off, rather muddy, yeah, but actually looking like we're getting some sunshine. I thought it was gonna rain during our race, and it might actually be looking like it's gonna go the other way, but it's 10:15, so probably start doing all the things I need to do to get ready to get down to the line. I'm trying to debate right now what to wear underneath my clothes because it is cold. It's cold, and it's cold. My southern ass cannot handle cold weather. It's May. It's 81 degrees at home. That's the high. The high here is 56. It's 53 right now. It's not okay for me. Not at least in the month of May. February, round one, big bug, sure, whatever. Here, not a fan of it. But yep, everything's ready. Got some mud guards on there today. Hopefully keep the gloves clean. But yeah, so I guess let's go have fun. See you on the line. All right, so we're done racing. I don't know how much I'm gonna show on the GoPro, but because it was muddy. Mud was not a terrible thing yesterday. Bottlenecks were crazy. It is the next day. I long last night, had to get some stuff done today. Fooler's actually already cleaned up, plastics tore off it, got some work I needed to do to it. But what ended up happening was it stopped recognizing the key. It did it twice in the first lap, and then once on my last lap. So we were out front, we had a lead, a couple miles into the woods, and it just like the motor just said, and just died on me. So, you know, I'm sitting, I didn't see a message or anything come across my screen, but I wasn't really looking at my screen probably as I should have been. And I wasn't thinking about that. So I'm checking wires, checking fuses, trying to find something, right? See if something came loose, not seeing anything. It eventually just starts to cut on, and I'm like, okay, well, good news. Get everything buttoned back up, go again. Well, maybe 2 or 3 miles in the woods, does it again. And I think at the second time I sat there longer. I know my first lap was almost 44 minutes, which is just bad. If it did it the first time and I knew the problem, maybe would have had a chance to do something better, but wasn't our luck. But when it did in the last lap, and I actually read the screen after a couple minutes, because I tried everything, I was tired, you know, I've been fighting with this thing all day, and I read the thing. It said something not recognizing key. I was like, what? So I'm sitting there, I'm like cleaning off the key, I'm trying to make sure the wire's good and attached, and finally it goes to crank back over again. And I'm like, okay, we get it to the finish line. I talked to Dixon Santo, and he's like, yeah, we had to have one do that before. He said, I would suggest replacing the wires. So that's what we're gonna do this week. Either to call him tomorrow or still call somebody else, see who can give me the wire the fastest, and hope that we can go race Mid-East this coming weekend. But yeah, I guess it's one of those things. 2 bad races in a row really sucks. But you know, I mean, we had such good luck at the first 6 rounds. You know, I guess bad luck was in strike. But you know, keep our heads high. Felt good on the Fooler when I did. And the other problem was then I got pushed back in such a weird like place. Like the pro riders were lapping me. Like the back half of the pro riders were lapping me now. And then I was running fast enough to be with like catching, you know, lapping their lappers as well now. So like I'm trying to keep out of the way of the pro classes, the 4x4s and the women, because I don't want to, you know, my day's essentially ruined. I don't want to ruin anybody else's day. If they're in a battle or whatnot, I don't want it to be my fault that something happened. So I'm trying to get out the way the best I can. There was 1 or 2 times I didn't see that there was another one like closer to behind. See that there was one closer to behind, so I had to like redo it almost. Or not redo it, wow. Get out their way as soon as I could. I don't think I cost him any time, but one of those things, I do feel bad for it, but it's racing, can't help it. It was muddy, hard to see in the first place. I don't know. So kind of just essentially ruined my day after the first lap. I was just happy to get the thing across the finish line, and then to do 2 more laps on top of that was a bonus. The bottlenecks, I swear I kept catching the bottlenecks at the wrong times, because like it felt like I would get there and then it was like boom, there was a whole bunch of riders, and then as soon as we got away from it, I like turned around and it's like, oh, everybody's clear of it now. It's like, well, okay, but you know, but it's part of racing. So we're learning the 4x4. That was the whole point of us doing this year, is just to learn the 4x4. And I can say that we are learning it, but we're back and ready than ever. I am more hungry for snowshoe now than ever, because, you know, losing 2 races when you're in the lead, I guess we'll do that to you now. I'm hungry for that snowshoe win. And I think out of all races, it's just cool to win snowshoe. So I hope we get it done. But if not, you know, it's all part of it, and we'll move on to the next round, take what we learned and move on to the next one. But I do appreciate all the support, all the people that are behind me and everything. And if you do like the video, please make sure you like and subscribe. Feels weird saying that, but yeah, thank you. And I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.